Angel Reese responds to WNBA stat padding criticism with logical explanation. Angel Reese spoke about the criticism she receives as a rebounder with NBA legend Dwayne Wade, saying players should box her out if they don't want to see her capitalize on the offensive glass. While Angel Reese's rebounding abilities have been record-breaking, some critics claim the WNBA rookie's numbers were inflated by her grabbing her own missed shots. Reese had a blunt response for her doubters on the latest episode of her podcast, asking, "How come y'all don't box me out?" On episode 5 of her podcast, Unapologetically Angel, the Chicago Sky All-Star forward sat down with NBA Hall of Famer and 3-time champion Dwayne Wade. The duo dove into a conversation about the city of Chicago, where Wade proudly calls his hometown, and the new spot for Reese's growing WNBA career. Wade's wife and actress Gabrielle Union also made a special appearance during the episode. But it was the topic of rebounding where Reese addressed her haters. "When I came into the league, I just wanted to be able to grow," said Reese. "I was really good at one specific thing, which was rebounding, and I knew I had to tighten up on my offense, and that's what I'm going to do in the offseason, but like so many people critique me because I was a great rebounder. Sometimes I'm like, why don't y'all box me out? How come you don't box me out?" It's tough to see that, but I've always watched players like Dennis Rodman that did the little things that got teams to win championships. Reese shot 44.5% inside 5 feet of the basket in her rookie year, giving her detractors fuel to argue that rather than showing dominance and physicality by out-rebounding her opponents, Reese often grabs her own missed shots. The stat led to claims that she's padding her rebounding stats by recovering her misses instead of overpowering opponents on the boards. Reese played 34 games and grabbed 446 rebounds, nearly leading the league in that category before a wrist injury cut her season short. She led the entire WNBA in offensive rebounding with 172 at 5.1 per game. Angel Reese asked why players won't stop her on the glass. Image, Getty. The Sky rookie was on pace to secure the top spot in rebounds, but ultimately finished second behind league MVP Aya Wilson, who grabbed 451 boards. Even with the injury, Reese was named to the 2024 WNBA All-rookie team along with Rookie of the Year Caitlin Clark, her Chicago teammate Kamilla Cardoso, Los Angeles Sparks forward Rickea Jackson, and New York Liberty forward Leonie Fiebich. Wade pulled down 4,292 rebounds in his 16-year Hall of Fame NBA career and established himself as one of the greatest rebounding guards ever. On the show, he analyzed Reese's game and said, "When I watch you, I realize you're a great offensive rebounder because you do your work early." The NBA legend pointed out that while many players are focused on watching the ball come off the rim, Reese is already getting into position early. Her opponents often don't know how to box her out because they fail to locate her under the glass. The early work gives her a major advantage, on top of Reese being 6'3".